Y'all ready for this?
We're just getting started. Buckle in. Like, I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Fucking hell.
Beans are the future.
Like, riddle me that.
For real though.
Have you ever 69'd?
You're ugly, you need a hair transplant.
That was fucking good. Wow. Just a bunch of knobs. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Say okay one more time.
If only people knew how much actually goes into this shit.
Oh god. Honestly, and I think we do the bare minimum, so it's still a lot of work.
So we're advertising that we're doing the bare minimum then?
I mean,
They're like,
I think they can tell.
We've known forever. Thanks, guys.
I think they can tell. So we're,
This is our episode. Hello, hi.
hi.
Just like last week's episode, I'm also very
Sick of the bullshit.
sick of bullshit, but just burnt out.
Yeah.
Like I think doing too much and doing absolutely nothing for myself, and it's very much catching up with me. I'm very bitter, and I'm very much almost on my period, so it is just not a good time to be Casey.
Yeah. All around shit show.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel that heavy. That's why when somebody asks me to hang out on my Wednesdays, sometimes I'm like, oh. Honestly, as she cleans her cup with her titty.
It wasn't my titty, it was the bottom of my shirt.
Okay.
I'm hosting you.
Of course. We had to be classy. Yeah, personal time is a huge one for me. I don't know what it is. Like, I need to decompress in silence alone by myself, with me and myself only.
Yeah, it's like a dive into a pool that you just need like a cleanse and a recharge of being on your own in silence. I'm very much like that.
Like really alone, not just like my partner in the other room alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I want to be able to talk to myself and have no one be like, "What did you say?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"No, fucking,
I'm talking
fucking me."
Yes, very much yes.
Yeah, I would love like even 8 hours without any responsibility or like anybody to like have to talk to.
Yes.
Things to do. Like I just feel pressed all the time for time. I'm quite the fuck over it.
Oh, it only goes down from here.
Yeah,
Just have to do this for the rest of your life. How fucking sad is that?
I don't want to do life for the rest of my life.
Right? I don't want to work. I just want to go to Mexico and like drink champagne and
yeah, because Mexico is known for its
fruits.
champagne.
No, I just want to be in Mexico while I drink champagne. Is that so much to ask?
Yeah, champagne is probably really fucking expensive in Mexico compared to here.
I don't know. I don't think so. Everything's cheaper there.
No, necessarily. It's further from Champagne, France.
Well, but like it's.
Can we call it a fact check, please?
In pesos. Pesos.
It doesn't make okay. Anyway,
I'm going to Mexico. Did I tell you? Like it's a for sure thing now.
When are you going to Mexico? Because you should let us all know.
April 1st. April 3rd. I'm going to Mexico for a week. I'm so excited.
Okay, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm not paying for it.
It's not usually what you say to people.
Well, that's the only reason I'm going.
Okay, I understand. I'm very happy for you.
I'm broke.
I hope you enjoy yourself and stay safe, and definitely don't bring back COVID.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
And definitely don't black out. And
oh well, that is a promise I cannot make.
Okay, well, yeah. I don't want to be let down, so I can't expect that of you.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of you, and I'm pretty jealous. I'm honestly scared to book time off work at this point. I took like a 4-day vacation, and that was as much guts as I could muster up.
Yeah. It's a busy time for you though.
Every time seems like this is the off season, and it still seems like a busy time. Anyway, have I mentioned I'm exhausted?
Yes.
Yeah, but in In other news, like my skin is fucking glowing.
I know, right? We kind of look really good on this fucking camera today.
Yeah,
Thumbnail?
we took a thumbnail that we're never gonna use.
Yeah.
I'm sitting with my friend. I'm sitting on the floor. It's good for my back. I'm drinking wine. I got my fat ass diamond ring back. Like, could I be really
She real sparkly.
more like I don't know. Could I be more of a complainer? Probably.
I don't know about that.
But I won't be anymore. I won't complain anymore as of right now because life is okay. I'm just tired of it sometimes.
Yes.
And that's, I feel like a very
That's
normal
okay.
human reaction, especially somebody in their mid-20s in 2022. It's, it's a lot. It's a lot and I'm over it.
Yes.
Speaking of being with friends and looking up and having a good time, we're having Greg on today and we love Greg. I hope
Greg is our only guest we ever have on, and we love him.
Speaking of Greg, he's in the waiting room. Shall we let this in?
Oh, what good timing. Oh my God, we're going to have to tell him.
His ears were ringing.
Admit.
Hi, Greg.
Can you guys hear me?
Thanks for
We can't
interrupting
hear
that.
you. Sorry.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
First word we heard was fuck.
Really?
Yep. Maybe it's because you weren't talking before.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, just sitting here. Whoa, what the fucking shit?
Nice, Mike.
Drives me fucking mental.
Who's Mike?
Mike Hunt.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Hunt.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Holy shit. Sorry, I'm a fucking dumbass and maybe have forgot about this.
Oh, yep. That was me about 4 times today.
Yep.
And then I realized I couldn't take a nap, and there was some reason why in the back of my head, and I realized that this was it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like finishing making dinner. I see your message come through and I'm like, motherfucker. And then I run upstairs. Like this room is kind of it's on the outside of the house and the door is always closed. So my dog can't get in here. So it gets really cold. So I like run up here, plug in the space heater. And then I realized I have it set up for 4 people because I had 4 people in the other day. And my computer's turned around and my webcam's all torn
Shambles.
apart. All my mics are off.
no.
And I'm like, holy fuck.
Well, it wouldn't be our podcast if it didn't start with some like
Disaster.
disaster, disorganization. Just that's very, very common for
I
us.
think this is actually the first time that we've been slightly organized on our end.
Well, then I
mean, we
just
are
had to,
an hour late, but yeah.
I had to keep it on par.
Yes.
It's gonna be a quick one. We actually just wanted to have you on to be like a judge on a game that we're gonna play.
Yeah.
But before we get into that,
How are you?
Yeah, do you have anything to update us on? What's new?
Yeah.
Not a whole lot. Paying for a lot of wedding stuff. And I honestly haven't been podcasting for probably 3 weeks. I recorded a ton of episodes. Like in 1 week, I think I did 6 episodes and I've got it. So it covers me for like a month and a half. And I've been doing this like fitness challenge every day. And
Yeah.
I've seen that. Good for you.
so I've been trying to focus more on my actual job than the podcast lately. So I'm trying to just keep banking episodes so that I can stay focused on one thing at a time.
Fucking hard to do both, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of time away, especially you get home and when you've got the podcast and you got work and you're like wanting to work out and you're wanting to improve your health and you're wanting to eat better and you still love food that sucks ass. And you sit there and just think to yourself all the time, whenever you're sitting still, you're like, I am a lazy piece of shit. Why am I sitting still right now? Your mind goes 1,000 thoughts a minute. Yet you can't choose which fucking thing to start doing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was just saying how much I hate being in my mid-20s in this year. There's just so much to fucking do and so much on our plate. And like, I feel like not enough hours in the day or like not enough,
Have you decided on a wedding date?
No, fuck. I literally contacted like 2 engagement party venues today and I'm already overwhelmed. I don't want to do it anymore. And they told me a dollar figure and I don't know where the fuck they think that's coming from, but it's not
Because you said
convenient.
engagement. That's why. They
Yeah.
charge more for that shit.
Okay.
100%.
I'm literally in the industry. I don't want to talk about this with Maria because she's gonna anger me already.
Casey's in a
Can't
mood
wait to
today.
judge this.
I'm in a mood, kind of. We were talking about how I need alone time and quiet time, and this is definitely not that, and that's okay. It's part of the
And
schedule.
our thighs are touching, so she's not getting no alone time right now.
Also, my legs asleep. Like I'm not fucking 6 years old. I can't always sit cross-legged on the floor for 4 hours. You know
I
what
could
mean?
not do a podcast sitting there like that.
Well,
We're gonna try.
I feel 90 when I don't sit in an actual
yeah.
proper chair.
Yeah. Well, how's your fitness thing going?
Good, honest. Like first week, fucking worst week of my life.
Can I
I was
ask
just
you,
like,
like, what
why?
is it? Like, how'd you start? Like, what's the spiel?
So a girl that I interviewed, her episode releases March 1st. She's lost 145 pounds in 2 years.
Wow.
So she went from a 3 something to whatever. I don't even know what she's at now. I don't know if she really releases that, but she's a police dispatch. So she works shift work. She works like one of the most difficult schedules to have a traditional workout routine, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like you're working nights and you're working days and you're working afternoons and just can't really get on a schedule. So she eats better and she like doesn't believe in like the word cheat meals and shit. Like she thinks it's just such a negative thing. She's like, I work out every fucking day. If I want to eat sushi or I want to go have a piece of cake, if I want to celebrate my birthday and drink a ton of booze, I'm going to do it. It's my life. It's not just, I can't fucking do it because I'm cheating myself. She's like, it's not fucking cheating myself. So when I started talking to her, she's doing a fitness challenge called 75 Hard, which means she does
That
45
shit is
minutes.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, this is her third time doing it. She's done it more than once. Successfully, yeah. So she does 45 minutes of exercise inside, 45 minutes of exercise outside, 1 gallon of water, 10 pages of a motivational book, and meal plans all meals for 75 days.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fucked. So
And
we were doing that.
I'm the bitch complaining about not having enough hours in a day. And like my fiance is the same way, works shift work, sometimes works like nights 6 to 6 or whatever, like 11 to 11, 2 to 2. And she works out like still 4 times a week, 5 times a week. And that is 5 times a week more than I even think about that.
100%. That's exactly what made me do this, because I sat in the pockets with her and I realized like, I really do come up with a fucking excuse for everything. I'm like, I want to lose weight so fucking bad. Like I was never overweight growing up. I gained weight when I got engaged. Like when I got in a relationship, you just get more comfortable. You're not really
that comfy weight.
100%. So I was just like, I'm sick of the way I look and feel and don't really take care of my personal health very much because I try and keep busy with other shit, like eating like crap and drinking nonstop.
Yeah.
But so I got finished that episode, and right at the end of it, I said, you know what? Like, if I tell a guest that I'm going to do a challenge and I make it public on social media, I have that kind of accountability, you know? Yeah, exactly. So I decided to do 45 minutes a day, 1 gallon of water, 10 pages of a motivational book. I'm not really doing the meal planning, which I never said I was going to, but now that I got past the first week, like I'm at like day, I don't know, 27 or something. I only have like
almost a month.
3 days.
Good for you.
But yeah, it's so much easier now. Like it's not really like I just started getting up at 6 a.m. Today was my first day. Getting up at 6, doing my 45, showering, eating, leaving for work. Luckily, I don't have to work super early, but that's what I've been trying to do.
Wow.
Well, we're
wow.
we're happy for you. And it seems like for us, like not even capable for this lifetime, which is again the excuses. And I know for a fact that I'm the queen of excuses. I always have been, and I will always be that bitch, because I don't know if I'll ever have that like waking up moment unless I have like a fucking heart attack that you know. So I haven't had like that awakening, but we're happy that like you have and you like are sticking to it. That's another thing that like a lot of people don't really do. They think of something so like unsustainable in terms of like diet and exercise, and then
so unhealthy.
They burn out and they don't stick to it, and then they end up gaining the same weight or like whatever more weight back.
It's just there's so much false advertisement on the internet that like you Google, that's the first place you go, Google how to lose weight, and they give you all these diets or all these workouts and stuff that might not be for you specifically, especially diets. And it's kind of like you just go through this whole thing of like trying different things that are not good for you necessarily,
but you've made your own
that aren't sustainable.
You've made your own rendition of, you know, what she was basically saying that she like what had worked for her. And like that's what I think it should be, is like it's not going to be like, you know, one size fits all. It's not going to work like that.
It's also not just purely fitness, it's like also your lifestyle,
like, but the mindset, like if he reads 10 pages of a motivational book, he's gonna wake up every day feeling different than like the day prior, and which is gonna get you ahead. It
really helped all of it, and like in such a weird way. Like I tell you right now, I've read one book in my entire life, and it was Old Yeller in high school, and it's because I absolutely had to for a fucking project. I'm not a reader. I always felt like I was shitty at grammar, punctuation, reading, everything to do with literacy. But I bought this book. It's from David Goggins, and I'm not like, and I try and share that on social media. Like, you have your own fucking life. I'm not